Sir, I move that the bill to amend the New Delhi International Arbitration Center Act 2019 as passed by Lok Sabha be taken into consideration.
Honourable Minister, would you like to make some opening remarks?
Yes. Honourable Vice Chairman, sir, thank you for giving this time to move this very important bill. This amendment, sir, is a very limited amendment proposed to amend further the provisions in the New Delhi International Arbitration Center Act 2019, which was unanimously passed by the Lok Sabha and being taken up here in Rajya Sabha. My request to the honourable members would be that while I'm sure that every member will be supporting this amendment provisions which I'm bringing here, but I also expect some valuable suggestions and contributions while discussing this amendment bill. Sir, as I stated, this is a very limited amendment I am bringing in, but however, it is limited, but the amendment is very important. First of all, sir, everybody in this House is part of this discussion of the same bill in 2019. So especially all the honourable members, those who were part of the discussion of that bill in 2019 are well aware of the objectives and the content of this bill. I would be responding to the queries of the honourable members when I would be replying at the end of the debate. I'm just going to mention small but important provisions which I'm proposing for the amendment. First of all, sir, the center, New Delhi International Arbitration Center. There are many arbitration centers in the country with a name carrying the name of the city. Now, there is another Delhi International Arbitration Center under the aegis of the Delhi High Court. So this New Delhi Arbitration Center would also have some confusion with the already
Honourable
established
members,
center.
please settle down.
So we
Honourable
thought,
members.
while Parliament is making an important institution by its wisdom, then that institution must have its own standards. It is a center of national importance, so it must carry the name of the country as a whole. I specifically want to mention that this center is not for Delhi or people living in the surroundings of the National Capital Territory, but this center would be for all India and also from people and the parties coming from abroad. So while this particular center will be international center, but the name India as a country must replace the New Delhi. That is why the first amendment proposed is the New Delhi International Arbitration Center will be known as India International Arbitration Center. Secondly, sir, there are, while we are talking about creating an international standard arbitration center, it must have the inherent character and ability to function independently as a center. How can we attract the people from outside the country? Only if our center is independent and efficient. So that is why we are authorizing the center to have certain authorities which will make this center truly a world class. So under subsection 1 of the section 28, we are inserting, I am reading out the provision, the center shall establish a chamber of arbitration to impanel the arbitrators and also scrutinize the application for admission in the panel of reputed arbitrators to maintain a permanent panel of arbitrators. Secondly, sir, in clause EA of subclause EA of clause A of section 15, we are mentioning the manner of the conduct of arbitration and other forms of alternative dispute resolution mechanism under clause A of the section 15. And sir, subsection 1 of the section 34, we are inserting a specific time period. I am reading out, sir. if any, this is basically removal of difficulties. If any difficulty arises in giving effect to the provision of this Act, the central government may, by order published in the official gazette, make such provisions not inconsistent with the provisions of this Act, as may appear to it to be necessary for removing the difficulty, provided that no such order shall be made under this section after the expiry of a period of 5 years from the date of the commencement of this Act. तो सर मैं संक्षेप में इतना मैं कहना चाहता हूँ कि हमारा देश आर्थिक शक्ति के रूप में उभर के आ रहा है। जब हमारा देश का इकोनॉमी बहुत तेजी से आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, देश का हालत काफ़ी तेजी से अच्छा हो रहा है। पेंडेमिक के बाद भी हमने अपना जो हालत था उसको संभाला। ऐसा में हमारे सारा सिस्टम, जितना इंस्टीट्यूशंस है, सेंटर्स है, वो भी उस स्टैंडर्ड से काम करना हमारा जिम्मेदारी है और उसको पूरा एम्पावर करना भी सरकार का जिम्मेदारी होता है। इसलिए संसद से हम ऑथराइजेशन लेकर की अगर ये अमेंडमेंट पास होता है तो मैं समझता हूं कि जो हम प्रपोज कर रहे हैं न्यू दिल्ली इंटरनेशनल आर्बिट्रेशन सेंटर को इंडिया इंटरनेशनल आर्बिट्रेशन सेंटर के नाम से जाना जाएगा। तो ये वाकई में दुनिया के जो चर्चित जो आर्बिट्रेशन सेंटर्स हैं उसके मुकाबले में हम आ सकते हैं। सर विस्तार में मैं जवाब आगे दूंगा, तो मैं इतना मैं अनुरोध करूंगा कि जितना भी समय सर आप तय करेंगे सदन के सेंस लेते हुए मैं उस हिसाब से रेस्पॉन्ड करूंगा। जितना समय मिलेगा उतना मैं रेस्पॉन्ड करूंगा। मेरा पास तथ्य है, मेरे पास बोलने का जो भी विषय है मैं समय अनुसार रिप्लाई करूंगा। और फिर से मैं आग्रह करता हूं माननीय सदस्यगण को कि इस बिल को सर्वसम्मति से समर्थन करके पारित किया जाए।